They're pretty beat up. See,
Nice.
this one's
Aliens.
This one's beat up. Check that
What?
shit out.
Wow. Spawn. What number? 134. Let me see. Spawn 134. This was fairly recent. Was it not?
A few years back. Look at this shit. This is all aliens.
$2. Spawn 135.
Look at the deadliest species predator.
You
Here,
know
keep
I
those
have to
separated.
see.
Keep those
Right.
separated.
Okay, you know I have to see. Purgatory
Oh, dude, that
from
was some
Chaos
shit.
Comics.
That is some good read, dude.
This. What book is this?
Purgatory?
Yeah, but what number? That's 3 of 3. So I'm assuming this is 1 of 3 and that's 2 of 3. Am I right? They didn't number them. The first 2 they didn't number, but the third one they did. I'm assuming this is number 1, so they could be like, Mom, order me this 3 set of comics. And then number 2, they bust out the titties. Am I right?
Right.
Right.
Predator? Motorhead.
Motorhead.
The Grendel?
Lobo bounty hunting for fun and profit.
That is the funniest book, dude. You want to read some shit? There's a TBP, dude.
Wow.
Grendel?
Suggested for mature
Oh,
audiences.
dude, beyond fun reading, dude. Beyond
Really?
fun reading. Grendel? Yeah,
Grendel.
Up here.
Sergio Aragon's Massacres?
Massacre.
Massacres. Marvel. Right.
Yeah, see the sea
Massacres.
falling down?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Spidey with his big ass nose.
Spider-Ham, dude, I mean, it's completely
It's brutal.
haha. Look at, dude.
100% not endorsed. Is it not? Oh, it's from Marvel.
Yeah?
Oh. So no copyright infringement.
What's this? Something number 2.
Crypt number 2.
This.
With tattoo ink on the outside.
This is probably worth a small fortune, dude.
Ghost Rider or Wolverine Punisher? What the fuck?
It's a paperback, too. It's a TBP.
Hearts of Darkness.
Here, check this shit out. Number 55.
This was 91.
Number 55.
98. Spawn 55.
You see, there's like number 5 or number 8 with a Hot Whale. Spawn versus the Savage Dragon.
Nice.
Violator number 1.
Violator number 1.
The Curse of the Spawn number 11.
This was $1.95.
Grendel Batman.
Comics are $4 now. Still not like the 10-20 cent stuff, but
Grendel
This is-
Batman.
Curse of the Spawn number 10. Now, what do you think happened here?
Ooh.
Huh.
Death Blow number 1.
And it even has,
That's like Spawn number 1 time.
and it's the black cover.
Mm-hmm.
It's so harsh.
Look at that.
You have to open it to see. Wow.
It's some old Spawns, dude.
I like how it has nothing here. Just nothing.
But if you pull it out, if you
Right.
pull it out, you can see the dude's face.
Right.
There's some good reads. I mean, we could probably...
Is that a whole box of comics?
Yeah.
I have a whole closet full.
Good stuff?
Good stuff. Newer stuff too. Older stuff.
Yeah.
Some golden. Silver. I have all of Kevin Smith's Green Arrow
Shit,
with the
dude.
books signed. Have you read that? Kevin Smith's Green Arrow?
Look at Vexed, number 1.
Vexed? Number
Chaos
1.
Comics.
Chaos Comics. They're not around anymore.
The 10th.
The 10th.
Number 4.
The 4.
Number 3.
Number 3. Number 2.
Oh, it was such an awesome book, dude. They only
Number
made 4.
1. Alright. You have 4 of 4, right?
Right. Variant. See, it even says it. The 10th. This is number 7. Variant cover.
Number
$10.
Wow.
That's what I paid
When was
for
this?
back then.
Back then. When was back then?
Mm-hmm.
You know I have to see. Wow. First pulse pounding issue.
Mm-hmm.
For 2 reasons.
Oh, that's some shit, dude. That was some great.
Now,
reading.
what is this card in the back here?
It's like, I don't know, some chromatic trading card.
From the 10th.
It was the 10th.
And this is...
Also a number 1?
Yeah.
I think it's the same one.
Yeah.
Two
No,
two
different cover.
Two
Variant
different
cover.
covers. Variant and not variant, probably.
And that has the trading card.
I don't know, the 10th was kind of crazy, too, to check that shit out. Rob Liefield's Youngblood number 2. Look. It had 2 covers.
I got Astonishing X-Men, which is the first gay marriage in comics.
Yeah?
Yes. And also with the comic, Astonishing X-Men number 51, I also got number 2, which is the honeymoon. Youngblood number 1. Nice. But also, not only did I get Astonishing X-Men number 1, or number 51, first gay marriage, and 52, first gay honeymoon in comic book history. But you could see, look, all the in attendance to the wedding.
Wow.
But not only do I have those 2, I also have the one wedding invitation that they sent around to comic book stores, telling them, they sent around like a real wedding invitation, telling them that Astonishing X-Men number 51 is going to have the first gay marriage in comic books, and I have that wedding invitation. All packed and boarded.
Nice.
We'll have to pop out a camera and show these people some of them. How's this not boarded?
Some of it just
124.
This started to stop carrying.
This is 2003.
Look at this. Well, see, some of it, number 55, is already bagged.
Right.
I used to buy
Bags and boards in bulk.
2 copies.
2 copies. One to read, one to store.
See, 57, 58, 59.
60.
I missed some.
Skips to 71.
There's a Spawn card. Sometimes I would just throw shit in that as I'd hit the comic book store.
Now that is awesome. 74. Almost black cover.
Spawn was my
Depths
favorite, dude.
Of hell.
Spawn was my favorite. 75, 76. Dude, that's the coveted issue of Spawn right there.
Spawn
77, where he gets the angel wings.
Gets the...
78.
Now he doesn't turn good though.
No, never.
Then how's he able to keep the angel wings?
It just happened for a second. Check that out. It's like epic, same black, but now it's white.
Yes. I just love the glowing eyes. Just so faint in there.
I missed an issue there.
This is the final issue?
No, hell
Oh,
no.
86, right. McFarlane.com.
It's about where they started putting the .com on the cover, though.
Yeah. I'd say 04, 05. 86, 03. Yeah, 195, dude. This is like 3 or 4. You have probably almost a full run.
I have a huge chunk of it. 54, 53, 52. It's the Savage Dragon. 51. You got caught by the shit monster. Christmas. Very good. Number 25.
But now, what does this have a year on it? Since it's not boarded, you could see.
Here's 15. So I missed some of the early shit. I probably had it, but my collections have been and added so much.
He was speaking, Tom McFarlane, doing a signing at FAO Schwartz, October 29th. I'm guessing this is 2003 or 4. Or 94. This is 1994. Todd Toys tour at 94.
94, huh?
94.
Wow.
It's crazy. 18 years old.
I mean, you can come up on some mint shit. There's 15.
15.
Check it out.
Very good 15.
We got some pink dots.
9.
There's 9. 9?
9, yes.
9.
You also have it in the collectible.
8.
8.
I think 8's up there.
8 up
With another one of the Hot Wheels.
Nice.
4. Ooh, Spawn number 4, Nugga.
3, wow.
Oh, you know it's there, dude.
Yeah,
right there.
There's number 2.
And of course, dude, here.
Of course.
Here, check that out. It's signed on the back.
Oh. It is. Look at that. Spawn number 1. 1992.
You know, and that's an actual issue that I actually stood in line that day to get.
In 1992.
Yeah.
May 1st.
Uh-huh.
You were standing in line to get Spawn number 1.
Yes.
And you got the signed card along with it.
Mm-hmm.
How many signed cards did they have? Is that why you had to wait in line?
Uh-uh. No, I was just there.
You were just there.
Denver.
Wow. Was McFarlane there?
That's not... that's Al Simmons.
Oh, else. Yeah, right, yeah. I see.
The like, janitor that he wrote the story about?
That he signed the card in 1995. Wow.
Well, this came out in, like, 92.
Who else signed it? There's another signature under there.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see.
That's pretty crazy, dude. There's some nostalgia, dude. Spawn number 1.
Let me see that.
Check this shit. Spawn the Undead. Spawn the Undead. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Dude, that could be Angel Medina, who did the pencils for it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right
Fucking
here.
Spawn number 1.
And then I have Spawn Undead. 1 through 8 or 1 through 9.
The mini-series?
No, this
No?
was a different Spawn. Unfortunately. Once they realized
Didn't they have
the story
some
was good.
4-part mini-series? That was really big.
Oh yeah.
Like
This was
2000,
like
2001.
this was like a totally different guy that like
It wasn't Todd?
no.
No?
It was more like a haunting.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You fucked up, you did some bad shit.
now
No,
this is what you get.
This spawn is gonna follow you until you die.
This is what you get.
The Impaler? Vlad the Impaler. This was the like Dracula story.
Okay, a vampire. That's awesome. Just the cover art on those is better than most of the comic book art today.
Is it Grifter? There's another card. F5 preview.
The preview.
That's like 0.
Official. There was number 1, and then there was number 1,
Yep.
and 2, and 3, and 4.
You know what we need, dude? A cigarette. A cigarro.
There you go.
Motherfucking nicotine. Where'd mine go?
Did you smoke them all?
No.
Oh, you lighters too.
Yeah, see, that's some cool shit, dude.
Spawn number 1.
I'm sharing some nostalgia with you, buddy. Let's see. Next on tap, check this shit out. Devil's Reign. Okay. Devil's Reign was what, the Top Cow, Image, and Marvel? See that shit? It's like Witchblade, Marvel,
Right.
and Image all going together at the same time. The stories intermingled, and I have like Elektra and Cyblade, their issue.
So a lot of...
Check it out. And then there was Elektra and Witchblade.
Right.
And check it out, there's a Witchblade card. Just because anytime they give me a promo, anything, check that out. Best comic book read, dude. It's hot. It's
Wolverine and Witchblade.
It's penciled by Michael Turner. Michael Turner's amazing. He draws her so hot.
Barely anything covering the nips.
There's some Deathmate. Some crossover. See?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it was. Devil's Reign. Check that shit out. Looks like there's a couple things here, though. Hold on. We got some sticky.
Oh, yeah. There's Deathmate.
Deathmate number... Variant.
Valiant.
Image.
Prologue.
Mm-hmm.
Number 0.
It was supposed to be some of the money. I think the reason I bought this one, Dark Child, is because it had Angela, which was always out to kill Spawn. Look who's in the background. Yes, sir. Look at me. We're talking about some good shit right here. Free backboard. There you go, dude. You want to see some crossover?
Darkness Batman. Number 1. The Darkness.
Batman and the Darkness, dude. That was some good shit. That was a good read.
Wow. This is original bag. $5.95. But to be honest, this wasn't really like a comic book. It was sort of like a
Trade
mini
paperback.
graphic novel, right? Trade paperback.
TPB.
When was this? It was August. Is it yeared on the
I don't know. No clue.
90s, right? Early thousands?
Maybe.
Right.
I know you don't want to open them, but I ain't scared, dude.
Oh, near mint.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That is as close to mint as you're probably going to get. I don't really see anything wrong with it.
$19.99.
99. For somebody to pay $5.95 for a trade paperback in 1999, that was a lot. Right? I mean, come on. Comics were like a $1.90.
$2, that was too much because we were getting 12, 14 comic books a week.
Wow. Tonight they meet. This is a badass issue.
The Darkness was a pretty good read.
Also, centerfold. That was the coolest part. Wow.
So you think artwork sold a lot of the comic books? Or do you think it was storyline back in the day?
Harley Quinn.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Batman, Harley Quinn.
Badass.
The original universe. Coming in August. Kevin Smith's daughter, named Harley Quinn.
Yeah?
Yes. Harley Quinn Smith. That's a bad issue right there.
Well, this was Spawn
the
Dark
Dark
Ages 16.
15. 14.
Alright, we'll do it this way. Oh, and then you move.
11. Wow.
Oh, I missed a couple issues. 10.
10. There's gotta be number 1.
9. 8.
8. 7.
Look at that cover. That's a badass cover too. 6. 5, yo. 5.
Look at that cover. It's got the girls. I mean, that's kind of fucking risky. Am I wrong?
Look at his fucking. Look at his helmet compared to like those of the days.
Wow. This is sort of like Warcraft Lich King-esque, where they kind of modeled it off of this. Am I not lying? I mean, that's... Wow.
See, sometimes they did that.
Right. You got 2 number 3s. Number 2. That's a number 1. Wow. That's near mint, too. I don't think that's ever been taken out.
Check this shit out.
It's never been read.
Number 1 also. This was
Prologue?
the variant cover.
Oh, okay.
This was the number 1 that I probably read, and I left the variant in its Sigor. 01.
Oh,
Check it out. The Curse of the Spawn.
Number 5.
Number 5. I don't know why that Batman was in there the way it was.
Are they still kicking Spawn?
I think so. I think he's still going. A friend of mine said that he just got some from the comic book store.
Our comic book stores suck. We only have like 3.
Yeah, and they don't buy shit. They just want to sell shit. And that's kind of
Not really a comic book store.
a piss poor thing for the community. See, there's 5, 4, 3.
Wow.
That's a badass cover.
Totally green.
2. Some of these are double backed. Apparently, I was
Quite the collector.
starting
Number
to run out
1.
of backboards in space. And the fact that anyway I was filling a Brigade 0. Apparently, this wasn't really that good. Because I have like 3 issues stuffed in a bag. A dirty fucking bag, if it's that.
Only on the outside.
It looked like it was done by like Jim Lee.
Well,
Maybe
look at that. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Look
You
at
have...
number 1.
Look at that.
It's an all chrome.
Number 2. That...
Oh no, that feels weird.
It does.
Brigade number 1. See, I thought it was
Blood Brothers Part 3.
I thought it was
This blood's for you.
Rob Liefeld, and I don't know. I just didn't care for him. He was an awesome artist, but he couldn't draw feet and ankles for fuck.
And look at those thighs.
You know, he knew how to draw muscle in proportion, but he sure as fuck didn't know how.
And that gun looks awful.
I bought Youngblood number 1, Youngblood number 2. I probably went a little further, but some of this stuff I gave away as I was, moving around, not giving a shit. Had friends that collected comic books. See, this was the first 4 of series Blood Feud.
Wow. See, you didn't bag them like that. They bagged them like that.
Dude, this is crazy. See, there's like 3 and 4, but this looks like there's a whole bunch of shit in
It looks
there.
like there's all 4. And you're not ripping the comics, by the way.
That's some old tape, dude. Oh, wow, look. There's 2 copies of number 1.
And
2 copies of number 2.
2. Now, yes, there are 2 copies of number 3 and 2 copies of number 4.
I don't know.
You know what? There's 2 copies of number 2. No. There's only 4 staples, and isn't it weird when they went?
Oh,
Those start poking out the bags.
this thing's been bent for so long, dude, that it just wants to tape the cover.
Wow.
That's some really old comic book shit, dude. So you think that there's only...
I think there's only 2 in there. 3 and 4.
Trade paperback?
Yeah.
This was Blood and Shadows. Amy Woods drew this. Amy Woods did the artwork. This was like sought after for me to sit and read. This was probably the best read I had ever done.
Man,
for Spawn.
Doesn't even look like you read this copy.
Oh yeah, I read this copy. I was just one of those that would read my copy like that.
Very carefully.
Check it out, the back. The guardian of the damned, on the site of the ancient burial ground sits a looming gray structure, whose tenants are each haunted by dark secrets that they can never reveal. Overwhelmed by guilt and grief, these people have been drawn by a nameless presence, and they now hide from society in their own self-made hells. At the periphery of their awareness, an entity appears, a guardian of blood and shadows who watches and waits. What does this entity know about each tenant, and what are his intentions for these hopeless outcasts? Look at this artwork, dude.
Wow.
It was probably my favorite Spawn book ever, Blood and Shadows.
I like how they just had like one panel, boobs. One panel, half an ass. Another panel, full chest. Wow.
Amazing artwork.
Wow.
All shadowy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I remember reading that, dude.
Yeah. A little bit of reading there.
A little bit.
Not much.
Mm-hmm. I love to read comics. I did. It was a thing to do. And there was still a respect for your fucking book when you were reading it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some of the newer ones I'll read on the Kindle. But I still
See,
want...
that's where a lot of the demise of comic books I was worried about. Ascension was done by this fucker dude, Bat and Finch. They were fucking awesome artists, dude. And they just... One of them left. Just disappeared.
And it wasn't the same after?
Mm-mm. See, there's 7.
Mm-hmm.
See, look, right here, you can actually see it.
Yeah.
4 had Bat and Finch. 8 didn't say Bat and Finch.
And you can just tell the difference.
And it says Bat, or it just says Finch. And then 7 just says Finch. 5, Bat and Finch.
Wow.
3. And I mean, you can see the fucking artwork. It was so badass. I had a huge wall fucking
Dedicated
poster.
to the artwork.
Poster. Dude, it was huge. But here, that was the picture.
Number 1. Wow.
This is probably worth a tiny fortune. Because skinny it is too, isn't that funny?
The preview.
Like, the smaller it was.
Special edition Wizard number 0.
And I paid a pretty penny for this, I can imagine. Do you think it's probably worth something now?
Not sure. Wow.
And that was when it came out.
San Diego Comic-Con, 1997 special edition. You had to be at the Comic-Con to get this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you weren't because this is after a price tag on it.
Mm-hmm.
This was back when the Comic-Con wasn't really as popular and mainstream as it was now. It was sort of like San Diego, a few tables set up.
So what do you think? Maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, not many people went, so I would say you could get your money back. Especially because it says David Finch and Bat really big over the top. And, you know, they didn't stick through it altogether. But there's only one way to find out.
Here. While you're checking that shit out, some old Marvel shit back when they were $1.
The New Mutants. The Mighty Thor. Wow.
Because it had the Juggernaut versus Thor. That's a good issue, right? Right? Check that out. Ghost Rider number 25, where it had the fold-out fucking transformation of the Ghost Rider. Yeah, you know.
That made it into the movie.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a horror of a
Okay, here's what I think will never come back.
Do you remember that picture I drew?
Yeah. Yeah.
I still have that comic book.
This is what will never come back. You could get a General Electric compact hairdryer in pink if you sell 11 boxes of cards and gifts.
Did you give me a cigarette?
Yes. Here you go.
No. No, sir. Your cigarette stuck balls. Here's your lighter.
Thank you. You could get a GE AM FM digital clock radio if you sell 22 boxes
Of
cards and gifts.
you, sir, are a douchebag. Were you gonna look that up?
I am.
Did you see the price on that hawk? 50 cents. That's some old shit. Ready for some dates?
I have some 6-cent comics, dude.
Volume 1, number 251, September of 1980. 1980, Russ.
Well, I don't think you're gonna make your money back.
No?
$9.
Wow.
And guess who's selling them?
Huh.
David Finch himself.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's some old stuff.
Might be more about 15 or 20 because you have the gold.
Yeah.
Some aren't shiny.
Some old Hulk shit. Here's another dead backboard. See? Look at that.
Spider-Man.
And the Ghost Rider.
Wow.
See who it was drawn by?
McFarlane. It's old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was drawn by the man. It's issue number 7 of Spider-Man when McFarlane was drawn it. This is before Spawn.
Yes.
This is before
Yeah.
92.
Mm-hmm. It's gotta be 99. Or 91. 90.
Here's 101.
The epilogue to issue 100.
Here's 101. Just kind of in a random spot in my box, you know.
Spawn. 101. Epilogue. I need to get some boxes. All mine are just like stacked, and I know that's not how you're supposed to keep them.
100.
100. There you
Hey,
go.
There's the number 100.
99?
98.
98.
Yeah.
97.
I
You
drew that.
skipped 99.
I drew that picture.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Looks just like it, too. 95. Oh, dude. Look at
Wow.
My bird got a hold of it.
You had a
See
bird.
It was like my
Wow, look at that. It totally just started eating it.
My roommate was my uncle, and he had a cockatiel. See, check it out. Free spawn trading card inside.
I'm guessing that's not in there.
You know, honestly,
It's probably in the back of the comic.
I think that the poster is still even in here.
It is. Wow.
I don't know what happened to the spawn trading card, but the posters were still in it. It was one of those. I didn't want anything to happen to it, but I don't know. It could be in there. Can't guarantee shit. And then, you know, this is honestly where, you know, I thought comic books started going fake. Was this thing here? Was they banged this out? This is X-Men #1, and you know, and it had the fold out.
Right.
The fold out cover, and this was supposedly all of the different covers. So, you know, my comic book store was like, dude, you need to get a couple copies of each one. And turns out that this one was the only one that was going to be worth a fuck, was the one with the fold out cover. And I'm not kidding, I probably bought 5 of each one of these. And I remember why, is because they came out with this like it was a hollow foil of the cover of this book.
Okay. Do you ever get your hands on that?
Okay, so you had to buy so many copies and you got the silver.
Okay.
And you bought so many copies and you got the gold. Well, this guy didn't show up. I got the silver, of course, because I only bought like $30 worth, 30 copies, whatever. This guy didn't show up for his, so I was like, you know, I'll give you $30. Let me have the gold one too. And the guy gave it to me. I had them both, and this roommate I had. See, look at this shit. There's still a bunch of them. This roommate I had, he couldn't pay the electric bill, so he took my comic book collection down to the comic book store.
See, you didn't even make a movie with it and turn into Kevin Smith.
And that guy didn't even look at.
You already have the name.
Yeah, that guy didn't even. He got $30 for my entire comic book collection to pay the electric bill. But there's another copy of those crappy motherfuckers in pink.
You did go crazy.
I did go crazy.
You wanted that silver.
And needless to say, I didn't get my comic books back.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the comic book store and the guy was like, no, I bought them legitimately. Wolverine #71?
Yes.
This is another backless comic book. Uncanny X-Men 313.
This is when they were pumping out comics twice a week.
Fuck. Here we go. I know this one was worth a whole lot of money. Check this one out. Uncanny X-Men 281. And since I've put my comic books out, I have still yet to find my cigarette.
281?
Yeah.
Jim Lee.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Mutant
Milestone.
$4 or $5?
Really? That far along? Alright, check this out.
Wow.
Lady Death #1.
Wow. Look at that cover. November 2000. That's why they put the pumpkins there, because it was right after Halloween.
It was Lady Death, too. She was just totally... Lady Death #1. Here's some Lady Death by Stephen Hughes. Made some money. This was supposedly the Okay, this was the craziest shit ever. Are you with me, nigga?
Yes.
uh,
Wow.
This was the all chrome swimsuit issue. Every picture in this is, hot, hot. Well, I had paid like $50, I think, because it was supposed to show up around Valentine's Day, signed by him.
Okay.
This guy died on Valentine's Day. So I never got it signed. But to get the copy of this, I think I still paid a fortune.
Wow.
And with you, my friend, we're gonna look at this. See, check it out. They even went kind of crazy. It was only limited to
3,000 copies.
Every hot picture that he had ever made of Lady Death.
Stephen Hughes. Wow.
See, there was always pumpkins, dude.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Couple black and white. You would think you'd sign all 3,000 copies. Or was that the plan?
That was the plan. I think he passed us.
Before they printed them all? Or?
That. I love the way he drew it.
You could see just the sketches in there, too. '96, '97.
He died right there in the 90s. I think I stopped collecting comic books around 99.
Wow, look at that 90s pre. The centerfold. Wow.
That was badass.
Was that originally colored?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cover. You can kind of tell. I don't think you see some of this stuff that doesn't have the...
This was a cover, right?
No, you
No?
don't see the little cross.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See? I think this is just an insert.
Yeah.
That's a badass picture. Tattoo material, dude.
It is. Wow.
That guy had a hell of a reign. Check that out. Other stuff he did. He didn't just... He gave us a little bit of that end page shit right there. I drew this picture.
This was in 2000. And that must be...
Right here.
Wow. So they did not get printed in time.
Look. It's not finished.
Wow.
See it?
It was a not finished. He didn't date it. That's
No.
right.
He put his little signature in there, but... Look, it's penciled underneath his name.
Uh-huh.
The date.
Wow, look at that.
That's him.
Wow. He didn't ink it. He was just starting to ink this. You could tell he kind of went over the outline. You look, you can see how that's penciled in right there. In her hand.
I tore the tape, dude. So...
Wow.
Oh, check it out. Yeah, you know what to do. So what do you think, dude? Some cool nostalgia from...
Yes. 90s.
From the old Evil P or what?
Yeah, 90s.
Evil P. Now let's see. If I'm not mistaken, that's number one. That's hotness. But if I'm not mistaken, check this out. We're gonna go into some more nostalgia.
Still not ripping the books.
Look, it's the same one.
Wow. Wow.
That's the difference of what you got.
Alright.
I think they're both worth.
Yeah.
I think they're both worth a little bit of money.
Especially.
The death books of the artist of Lady Death. Yep, see, same shit. Totally. Throughout, no difference.
Wow. It's crazy.
And one day, Russ, this whole nostalgia will be yours.
Or eBay's.
Well,
Whatever
you better
comes
not-
first.
You better not tell me about eBay, buddy. Chastity?
Chastity.
Number?
Number 1.
There's Chastity.
Number 2.
Half.
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 Yeah, it's the...
She was the vampire
Precursor.
hunter. Check out this. This is what happens to Lady Death after Hughes lets it go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Little cartoony.
Check out that cover. See, this is some shit you could always check out, dude.
Wow. Wow. You have quite the Lady Death collection also.
Thank you.
Not only Spawn.
Hey, there's some Wolverine stuff. I probably didn't read it, but it was probably one of those. Look at this. How about that? There you go. First time ever you'll see that. That one's not bad. But look at... A very well beat up Wolverine number 69. This is all chaos, dude. It's all like Lady Death, that purgatory shit that was over here, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it went. But it's all in, see, look. It all intertwines. I picked up on it as much as I could, you know.
Sort of lost its traction after Hughes died. Did it not?
Yeah.
I'm sure they experienced
I don't know what that is.
vast drop in sales.
That was a whole bunch of chaos.
Wow.
Goodness, dude. Right there. Chaos goodness. Was there anything you were interested in looking at?
This is just... Some of these are amazing.
Hey, it's a cricket well for Fern Weaver in this box.
Am I gonna have to cut that out?
You know how old that is?